destiny. This conference, I believe, is very prophetic because it deals with the potential of people. And destiny doesn't always deal with where you are now, because where you are now is a part of processing to get to where destiny is, because destiny is an end result of something. So if you're in the midst of a trial, or you're going through any kind of bankruptcy, or you're experiencing any kind of emotional trauma on the inside, you're just in the process. This is not the end of the road. You see, some people counted me out when I went through divorce, but they didn't realize there were other pages and other chapters in my book. I believe I got a real church in here. There were other chapters in my book. Therefore, some people will stop you where they saw your last little breakdown, and they'll feel like you're counted out. But see, for a long time I watched wrestling, and for me in wrestling, you had to get past the 3 count. But as long as my hand was up, I was still in it. As long as there's still time on the clock, I know that I'm still in the game. I'm just dealing with spiritual athletes right now. For some of us, your clock has been running and ticking, and maybe they call a foul, or maybe you've been set on the bench. But as long as there's time in the game, you still got time. It's still a part of my destiny. Tashana, go to 1 Samuel chapter 16. Going to be talking about, our subject today is divine appointment. Divine appointment. I'm going to be talking about what's in the divine for me. A lot of people can call me to different positions, but when I've been divinely appointed by God, that has nothing to do with man. I want you to know something. When you're divinely appointed by God, it has nothing to do with you. That means that I may have had to come through 3 bankruptcies. I may have had to go through divorce. I may be in a bad relationship right now, but when God divinely appoints me, it's got to come to pass, because it has nothing to do with the human nature of man. Look at y'all, how y'all looking. Ain't got no people that were prophesied 2 years ago and said, you're going to be this and you're going to be that, and God's going to do this and he's going to do that. And it seemed like your body, your mind, your spirit, and everything about you went in the reverse. And that's wonderful about what man can do. But when God has done it, I don't care what direction your life went in. When you're divinely appointed by God, it has to turn around. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I see I'm going to be struggling. Now, whatever y'all just took away from me, please give it back. Y'all just touch your hands. Thank you so much. Towards the sound system. If I'm blaring your ears, just please get some tissue this morning, because somebody got to hear this. Somebody got to know that I'm divinely appointed by God. Somebody got to know that the present state that I'm in now is not my final state. That's not my finishing work. This is a part of the process for God to get me where I got to get. That's right. That's right. That's right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's just get warmed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a new day. This is a new hour. And I know some of you have been here and you've been sitting and waiting. But I promise you that you didn't wait for something empty. For some of the things that I got to get, I found out I had to wait for. The Bible says faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work. Some people had to get up and leave, but God has designed people that are watching via the internet and in this building right now that just needed somebody to give them a divine prod. And I just came as a messenger of the Lord to prod you and let you know that you're on schedule. That I don't care what situation you're in, that what God has ordered for your life, it is the order of the day. Whose report are you going to believe? I'm going to believe the report of the Lord. And whatever his report says that I am, that's what I am. Oh, Lord, I feel him in this place already. I feel him in this place because I'm in a situation now that I'm frustrated with people trying to give me steps. I'm frustrated with people trying to give me little mamby-pamsy, little breakthroughs. I'm here to go all the way through now. I want somebody to come down in my spirit and tell me I'm going all the way. I don't want to be patted cake because I did something good. I don't want to be patted on my shoulder because I got a title behind my name. But I want somebody to tell me how I get from A to Z. I don't want to stop at F. I want to get all the way to Z. Need somebody to talk to me and tell me the truth. Sick of people trying to network me and get me and pull me in a place that God ain't called me to yet. Some people try to pull you out of the fire too early and you ain't done yet.